Today is National Disability Independence Day. It commemorates the passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act. And since that act was passed, there have been more accommodations nearly everywhere you go. But there's one place that can still be challenging: the digital world. Mark Pound of CurbCutOS is here to explain. So welcome to the show. So great to have you here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So this is something you know all too well.
Yes.
Through your personal experience. Can you kind of take us through your journey and how you became an expert at this?
So my personal journey, my passion behind this is I was actually a quadriplegic and on the football field in high school. I never told anybody about it because I didn't want to be perceived as weak. Fast forward, years later, I was then in a car accident that then exacerbated my nerve issues and then multiple spine issues, which took me out of life for about 10 years.
Wow.
Due to the decision of, you know what, it's either going to own me or I'm going to own it. And the struggles I went through during those 10 years made me realize what somebody with a disability has to deal with.
Yeah, so we all use our technology so much these days. What is it like for someone with a disability? Can they function in this world?
No, in fact, the latest statistic is about 96.1% of digital content, which is any type of digital content, is not compliant to ADA regulations. For them to use something, there's such thing as assistive technology, screen readers, voice recognition, braille readers. As that content is not accessible, they can't use it.
Okay, so what does it look like, or what can it look like? What is your vision that you would like to see happen with the digital world and coming into compliance with those with disabilities?
For companies to understand that it's not just compliance, it's an opportunity. And to do that, it's not an investment. It's not a cost, it's an investment.
Got it.
And because of that, the market consists of about 1 billion people. With over $1 trillion in spending power. 82% of them said they would conduct more business with companies that were compliant.
I see, because they can't use it right
Correct.
now. It's not.
Correct.
So tell me about your business and what it does and how it can help.
So CurbCutOS, what we do is digital accessibility. As far as websites, apps, design, documents, anything like that. We convert that into a manner to where people with assistive technologies can use it.
Okay, so if there's someone out there watching that has a small business, they're actually losing customers. They're missing out on opportunity because their website or whatever it is that they use can't be accessed.
They could be, yes.
Is it difficult? Is it a long process, or do you come in and kind of revamp the site for them? How does that work?
Well, it's not a 100% game. That's the tricky part. People think, oh, it's broken, I'll fix it, it's done. It's a journey. It's a new mentality in business. And that's where it comes in that says, hey, what are my needs this year? You know, what's my budget this year? And then we can work with that budget. And fully knowing that budget item, they should continue on that for years to come. In fact, it should never leave the balance sheet because it's a continuous investment.
Something they would have to do. So is there an example of a specific technology that us who are not disabled can kind of imagine what it would be like for someone with disability to use a website?
For example, screen reader.
Okay.
You could be going through a website and you can't navigate it.
Okay.
You get to the home page and it doesn't read it out correctly, so you can't navigate the site.
In other words, if you're visually impaired, you cannot see the screen, obviously. And if there's not a mechanism to read it for you, you can't use it.
Correct.
Okay. Do most of the big companies have this technology? Is it mainly the smaller companies that still need it?
There is small businesses, large businesses, government, education. It applies across the board.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much for enlightening us there. And if someone wants to reach out to you, I'm sure they could find you on the website, right? We're going to give that right now. So you can learn more by going to CurbCutOS.com.